Okay, our next news update. Florida lawmakers propose cannabis vehicle open container ban. You know they gotta fuck with us somehow. Well, everything good, cause something bad. So, as long as you follow the law responsibly, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Roll the clip.
A Florida state lawmaker is pushing new legislation that would ban open cannabis containers in vehicles. Supporters say it's about road safety, but there are questions about how it could impact people who rely on medical marijuana. Our Hajabad's on your side with more on this new bill.
Ahead of the start of the legislative session, Florida State Representative Dean Black has filed a bill aimed at cracking down on open and ready-to-use cannabis products in vehicles.
We have entirely too many people using cannabis-type products, THC products, while they're driving, and thousands of Floridians are being injured and killed because of it.
The Clear Minds Safe Road Act would make it illegal for drivers or passengers to possess any open cannabis in a vehicle, whether it's moving or parked.
There was a time when people commonly drove with open alcohol containers, but we learned better decades ago and we saved many lives. And this is intended to do that. We're going to save a lot of lives and restore sanity and some sobriety to our highways.
The legislation will also restore the plain smell standard, allowing law enforcement to search a vehicle if they detect the odor of cannabis. As for concerns about how this bill could affect patients and whether this law could lead to potential profiling, Representative Black had this to say.
I think lots of people of all different persuasions use medical cannabis and other types of cannabis, and all of those people are going to be covered by this law, which says that you can't have an open container of THC-containing products while you're driving a car on the highways of the state of Florida. Too many people are dying, too many people are getting injured, and it's time to stop that deadly phenomenon on our highways.
If passed and signed into law, the bill would take effect July of this year. In Jacksonville, Hajabah, First Coast News, on your side.
Okay. Florida, they cracking down on the safety. At first I was like, they just looking for ways to fuck with it, but it makes sense. They did it for alcohol, and it does save lives. Some people can smoke and drive and be fine. There's some who can't, and those what the law is mainly for. So you just gotta wait till you get to your crib and pop the thing, and if things go right and we could grow our own shit, just take a nug, just chill out. It's about road safety. Said people are dying and too much accidents, so they want to blame it on marijuana. Okay, I would think alcohol would lead that category, but and crazy stupid ass Floridian drivers. Oh. I can't stand it. I can't stand Florida traffic. I hear California traffic is worse. But I can't stand Florida traffic. All right. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. You feel they're overreacting? What's your thoughts? How you feel? Leave your comments and your thoughts down low. Florida, I know Smart and Safe Florida have to be behind this or associated with this, but I'm not gonna say they are until I do my research. But it's about being smart and safe. So I'm thinking they might have a hand in that. So which brings me back to the signatures. Okay, y'all need to go sign up so we could have all these incentives.